I've actually been missing for a few days. Um, no excuse, right? Just I was exhausted, didn't want to do it, so I didn't do it. Um, but it's good, we're here. I need to do this, so I'm doing it again. The last couple of days we've been pretty busy with the family quarterly, which went off well again, as usual. Hearing people speak on the IPs, the information pamphlets of NA. Some of our speakers came really ready to go, and some, they did what they did, and so never upset with the turnout of the event, because I think what it's for, it does its job. So I screwed up day 40 on 75 hard, so we're starting over again. Gosh, it was interesting the way that went down, because I had committed to no sugar for the rest of my life, and it's not overwhelming to say that, but I think it's overwhelming sometimes to think about it for people. And I had at lunchtime during the quarterly, I had some focaccia bread, and somebody brought it to my attention that it had sugar in it, and I was like, no, it doesn't. And when you Google it and look at the recipe, it has a little bit of sugar that activates this yeast, and he's like, sugar is sugar, bro, no matter how much is there. And I was like, you're right, 100%. I didn't do my own footwork to look into it, and that was my fault. But then I had just said, okay, screw it. Well, if I've already had some sugar today, then I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna enjoy myself, and didn't even think about 75 hard at all, because that little bit of sugar in the focaccia bread wouldn't have ruined my 75 hard. But I wanted, at the end of the day, really what it boils down to is I wanted to eat some sugar, so I did, and ended up having a bowl of ice cream. We had some friends stay over after the quarterly, and I ate ice cream with them, and I didn't think about it even then, as I was enjoying my ice cream. And the next day I was telling my wife, I said, I thought I had forgotten to take my photo, but I got it, we're good. And she's like, oh, okay, darn, I thought you messed up. And I was in the shower and washing my hair, and I was like, I did. And she's like, what are you talking about? I go, I did mess up. And she's like, where? I go, the ice cream. And my wife's the one who scooped it for me, but I enjoyed it. Like, there was no, like, I didn't, like, how dare you do this to me? You made me fail. No, like, I own that. Like, I ate that ice cream willingly. Like, I told her, like, hook a brother up. Right, give me some. So, we were on day 40. Furthest I've made it. But here we are, starting over. I think I'm probably going to start in a couple days, and I'm going to start with a 30-day fast to start it off. Really do a work on cleaning me out, do a work on shedding some body fat, do a work on really refocusing what I'm trying to do and doing it right. And then I'm going to do the low carb, keto style eating after that. So, and then maybe do some more fasting at the end of it if we're not close enough on the body fat thing yet. But that's what we're doing. Let me see, what's today? Monday the 18th. I need to look at my calendar. I think if I start today, I would end on December 31 or December 1. So I need to look at that, because if that's the case, then actually I'll start today. Well, I started today, but I haven't had anything I'm not supposed to. I think I have one more thing, water to drink, and I'm good. But it is what it is. Screw it, we'll just start today. I'll start my fast in a couple days and do 30 days straight of fasting probably be like 34 days, 35 days in when I get done with the fast. So there's a couple people who are going to join me on it this time. They're jumping in on the 75 hard thing, and it's good. I encourage everyone to do it. I kind of handed out my book, and I told a couple other people I'll probably buy a couple of the 75 hard books so that they can check them out and read it for themselves. And we're gonna do this. My wife had made the point that she didn't think that I succeed in this because I'm not organized enough to get it done, and she might be right. There may be some validity to that, and so there needs to be a better organization in my life of how I put things together and process them. So I've been really tired over the last week or so. So tonight it's only 8:59. We're getting the video done now. I'll probably have it uploaded in the next 20-30 minutes, and then I'm hitting the sack too. Get some good sleep. I got to be up at 4:30 to get my walk in, my walk run. Like, nothing changes, right? We keep doing what we do. Take the guys to work, and then go to the gym at 6:30 and start the grind all over again. So I'm grateful that I'm not a quitter, right? I'm grateful that I have some perseverance in my life to pursue what I want, right? I'm grateful for that, because there's a lot of people around me that don't have that, and that sucks that people don't feel worthy to keep trying to work towards something that they really want, and they just quit and give up on themselves. And my hope is that by watching me, they may find that for themselves, because that's what matters. So today on Facebook, I had posted, become the change you want to see. And I tell people we live this way of life by example, not by direction, right? And the things that I tell all the guys that I work with too, like, whatever you're asking people around you to become, you need to become first. Like, somewhere we need to show what this looks like. Like, what does it look like to live out the life that we're trying to help people get to? I always tell people, you're not a guinea pig. You're not a test dummy. I'm not gonna say, hey, let me try this with you. No, like, if I haven't done it myself, or I'm not currently doing it, I don't ask people to do things, right? And that goes with, like, if I want you to be more responsible, maybe clean the house, wash clothes, cook, whatever, I need to be doing it first, right? I need to be the example of what stuff looks like in my life for the people around me. And I put in the little tag area up top, like, take action, right? Like, what does it look like what are the changes that you want to see, right? Like, people always say you can't complain about the president if you didn't vote for him, right? Or vote at all. And I agree with that. Like, I have to be a part of the process. And the changes that I want to see in my neighborhood, or with people in the world, or just in general, like, I want people to be nicer to each other. So I need to be nicer to people, right? I need to be nicer to others. I want people to do more for people, then I need to be doing more. I want people to not be so selfish and self-centered, then I need to not be selfish and self-centered. Like, whatever it is that you're looking to find or to see, you need to do too, first. Be the example of what that looks like. Because if you don't know what it's like to do it, you can't tell somebody or want somebody to do something. And so, like, there's lots of things that I'd like to see different, especially in this world. And it starts with me. If I want my wife or my kids or my grandkids to get in shape, then I need to get in shape, right? And that's part of why we're doing this whole 10% body fat thing, because I want to show people that this stuff is possible. Like, the stuff that I talk about and the stuff that I say, like, it's possible to do. But the only way they're ever going to know that is for me to do it first. So I told everybody today, I said, I'm living by two premises right now. People are watching and people are depending on me, right? And there are a lot of people who depend on me to do what I say. So I need to do it. And there's a lot of people who are watching to make sure that I do what I say. So they're watching, so I'm going to do it. And I don't like letting people down, right? I don't do it to not let them down. I don't just like letting people down, especially my wife. And my wife has asked me to lead her, and I'm going to do it, right? With every fiber of my being, I'm going to lead my wife to show her what this stuff looks like, because that's what she asked for. So I don't know about anybody else, but I don't quit. I don't give up. I don't complain. I don't blame nobody for nothing. I take 100% responsibility for the actions that I took this weekend in messing up the 75 hard. We're back on the horse today, and we're gonna knock it out, because I need to do this. This is the time, and there is no time but the present. So I just want to let everybody know that God loves you, and so do I. I hope you have a great day, and God bless you.